So a few months ago, I found some of my old weight loss journals, as I have shared with you guys. Every single time I look through these now, I'm reminded that during this time in my life when I was trying to lose weight, what I really struggled with was finding low-calorie meals that tasted good, that were balanced with all the food groups, and that were filling. You know, that is the biggest struggle when you're trying to lose weight. Finding meals that don't leave you feeling hungry, that actually keep you full. So a few months ago, I had pulled out some meals and snacks from these and I put together a meal plan for you guys. And I want to do that again. I have been looking through these again and I have been pulling out some of my favorites and I've put them together into another meal plan for you guys. This is basically an example of what I ate to lose more than 40 pounds. It's an ideal day of eating for weight loss that's balanced and filling, and there's tasty meals and snacks, of course. It's gotta taste good. And I've also made this very customizable for you guys. So you can customize this to get anywhere from 1,200 to 1,800 calories for the day. And I will show you how to do that, how to customize it. It's very easy to customize. But I'm gonna show you what we're going to be eating, and I will say if you eat all of this, if you have all these meals and snacks, you're going to be getting more than 100 grams of protein for the day. So this is a high protein meal plan. For breakfast, gonna make a really easy scrambled egg burrito. For lunch, a spicy chicken mayo sandwich. For dinner, a chickpea and rice stir fry, and I will just say it tastes better than it sounds. And for snacks, a mango and raspberry yogurt smoothie, peanut butter chocolate chip popcorn, and got this super simple protein coffee. It's over 100 grams of protein for the day and very customizable with the calories, as I said. Everything's also dairy and gluten free, and I will give you some vegan options for anything that isn't already. So for breakfast, making this really easy scrambled egg burrito. It's probably the easiest burrito that I know how to make, and that is what I like for breakfast, something incredibly easy. So I'm starting this one with 2 eggs, but if you would prefer something more vegan, I like this just egg replacer. I like it because it's the same amount of protein and calories as real eggs, either one. Just cracking the 2 eggs in a bowl and mixing them with a fork, and getting 2 pans on the stove, spraying a little bit of oil into the one and adding the eggs in. And I just scramble it while it cooks. It takes like 2 or 3 minutes. Then heating the other pan, I like to heat a tortilla in it, like 10 to 15 seconds aside to my heated tortilla, adding some baby spinach in the middle, scrambled eggs, get them on there, some salt and pepper, and then some salsa. I use about 2 tablespoons or so. And this is the main ingredient of my scrambled egg breakfast burrito. It's so good. So much flavor. It's such an easy breakfast. I love it. Yummy. It's a lot of flavor just from the salsa. Okay, so keeping with the theme of easy, we had an easy breakfast. Now this is such an easy coffee. It's also very low calorie and high protein. So it's one that I have always loved. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link below some of the ingredients that I'm using, just in case you wanna see the exact ones that I'm using, might be helpful. Using a teaspoon of instant coffee powder. I like a freeze-dried one. Any kind will work though. And some maple syrup. I use like half to 1 teaspoon. And of course, any type of sugar is fine. I like the flavor of the maple syrup though. And I just boiled some water quickly, and I'm adding in just a little bit, like a 1/4 cup. Just mix it in with the coffee so there's no lumps in it. And then heating a cup of soy milk. I heat it in the microwave for like a minute or so. I mean, you can heat it however you like. The microwave's quick. And you can use whatever type of milk you like. I like soy milk because it's dairy free and it's high protein. And just add it right into the coffee and stir it. Cheers. Okay, I'm ready for lunch. I did actually technically show you this in my recent lunch video, my spicy chicken mayo, but we made it into a wrap in that video, and right now I'm gonna make it into a sandwich. And although it's similar, it does actually turn out quite different when you make it into a sandwich. I'm gonna put some different things on it, and it's so quick. One of the reasons I love it is it's just so quick. It's just so quick. I love a quick lunch. I love a quick meal. I don't know if you've noticed. You've probably noticed. I just love quick meals. So this is perfect. I'm quite hungry right now, so just thought I'd mention the bread I'm using here is like 90 calories a slice. But you can use anything that's like 80 to 100 calories a slice. Just gonna toast this quickly. throw it in the toaster. Completely stuck together. Just getting them in the toaster, rinsing a tomato and some baby spinach quickly, then making the spicy chicken mayo. To a bowl, adding a tablespoon of mayonnaise, a teaspoon of tomato sauce or ketchup, half a teaspoon of sriracha, or you can use any kind of hot sauce, some smoked paprika, just like a pinch, a squeeze of lemon juice, like a teaspoon amount. Makes like this nice pink sauce. Then adding some pre-cooked chicken to that, like 90 to 100 grams, mixing it up, and the toast is ready just in time. It goes very, very quickly. Adding the spicy chicken mayo to the one slice, cramming it all on there. Just cram it all on. Slicing up some tomato, getting it on the top, then some baby spinach. Close the sandwich. It's a good sandwich. Slightly over ambitious with the size of the sandwich. It is a massive sandwich. So I recommend either an open sandwich, you know, because then you've got 2 slices of bread that you can put the toppings on, or just bigger slices of bread. Now I don't know how I'm gonna bite it. We are making a quick smoothie snack. This is something that you can have with lunch, you can have it after lunch, you can have it later in the afternoon, whenever you want. I'm having it right now as like a little sweet treat snack. Sometimes I just need something a little bit sweet. This is actually a really old recipe of mine that I recently rediscovered when I did my snack video. If you watch that video, you'll know. I've been making it almost every single day. I just can't stop making it. I don't think I'm gonna stop making it anytime soon. It's just so refreshing. It's a little bit sweet. It's the sweet tooth spot. It makes a really good snack. So I am making it. And if you haven't tried it yet, then definitely try it. To my blender, adding a cup of frozen mango, about half a cup of frozen raspberries, 3/4 to 1 cup of yogurt. I use a plain coconut yogurt, but any kind of yogurt is fine, obviously. And it's about 80 calories worth of yogurt, so just for reference, just in case you want to know what the calories. Then half to 1 teaspoon of maple syrup or sweetener, and blend it up. Oh, can you see that? Can you see it's like stayed at the top there? That means it's nice and thick. Ah, love it like that. It's like at the top. Super soft, quick. Ooh, look at that. Super thick. But I have to do a quick taste test. Oh, yummy. Tastes like dessert. So creamy. I think this is one of my top 5 favorite smoothies of all time. Can't stop eating it. Okay, dinner time. I'm ready for some dinner. We are making chickpea and rice stir fry. Don't judge it before you try it. It's better than it sounds, I promise. So for this, you can actually use either tofu or you can use some chicken. I got some pre-cooked chicken here. But I am not going to be using this right now. I'm going to be saving this for another sandwich tomorrow. I want to make another spicy chicken mayo sandwich tomorrow. So I'm going to be saving that for tomorrow. I'm going to be making tofu version tonight. I like both. I make both versions. When I make the tofu version, I like to cook the tofu in it from the start. And when I make the chicken version, I like to throw the pre-cooked chicken in at the end. Just cut up little pieces, throw it in. So if you want to make the chicken version, you can do that. But we're going to make the tofu version. And I've just decided that I'm going to make some extra portions. I'm going to do a little bit of meal prep. This just makes sense to me. Often when I'm making dinner, I just throw in some extra portions. And then I don't have to cook tomorrow, I don't have to cook the next night, you know, it just makes sense. And oh yes, I need to cook some rice. I usually have rice in the fridge pre-cooked that I can just throw in, but we don't have rice right now. So I'm gonna make some rice quickly. That's like 15 minutes to cook some white rice and get everything else going. While we're doing that, yeah, it doesn't take very long. It's quite a quick dinner. Just washing the rice and adding some water to it. And if you want the exact amount of rice for this dinner, it's roughly about 2/3 of a cup of dry rice and 1.5 cups of water. Okay, gonna get this on the stove for like 15 minutes. Now we're gonna cut up an onion. So I got my chopped onion, heating a pan on the stove, adding about 4 teaspoons of oil in, and also adding the chopped onion in. And I like to get this a bit browned and caramelized before I add anything else in, because it makes the stir fry have so much more flavor. And you can also add some garlic if you want here. I don't use the garlic, but you can add that. And I've drained a pack of firm tofu and I just cut it into strips, and then I cut those strips into little cubes. So I've got little cubes of tofu here, and add that to the pan with the onion. And just like the onion, I like to get this a little bit browned and crispy before I add anything else in. And then come the chickpeas. Opening a can of chickpeas, draining it, adding it in, giving it a bit of a toss, and also adding a cup of frozen peas. I like the small petite peas, they have a much better texture. Get those in there. And I just break them up a bit with a spatula if they're sticking together. And the rice is ready. Just in time. So we're going to get that in. I made extra here for meals in the week, but adding about 2 cups of cooked rice to the stir fry. And then for the flavor, about half to 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 to 2 teaspoons of onion powder, half to 1 teaspoon of ginger powder, 4 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce, or coconut aminos is also good. That's a nice gluten-free option. 4 teaspoons of sweetener. I use maple syrup. This just balances out the flavors. It doesn't make it a sweet stir fry, it just balances out the flavors. Give it all a toss, and then add some salt and pepper. Best to taste it here, give it a taste, and then add the salt. And lastly, I add some baby spinach, like 4 big handfuls, and also some lemon juice. The lemon juice just really brings out all the flavors of everything, just brings it all together. And you can give it a little taste, add some more salt if you need, some more soy sauce, some more sweetener, you know, just get the flavors right. Got my plate and some containers here. We're going to serve out all the portions, and this is really easy to reheat in a pan or in the microwave. So this is quite nice to meal prep. And you can add another squeeze of lemon juice over when you're serving it out if you need. And I will have all the ingredients for everything that we've made on my blog for you. That'll be linked below. So that is dinner for the next few nights, or lunch, whenever I feel like eating it, but it'll probably be dinner. And that is dinner tonight. Look at this crispy piece of tofu. Oh, I love crispy tofu. Actually, let me eat that now. Oh, it's good. It's a good bite. I'll be back. We're gonna make a snack. We're gonna make an after dinner snack. You'll see. Okay, dinner was good. I'm back for our snack. We are making popcorn. It makes the perfect after dinner snack, especially if you want to watch something. So I'm going to show you one that I really love. It's very simple to make, and it's salty sweet. Couldn't be easier. I've got this silicone air popper, makes air pop popcorn without any oil, adding about 1/8 of a cup of popcorn kernels in, and just put that in the microwave for about 2 minutes. And while it's in there making this peanut butter sauce, about a tablespoon of peanut butter, 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk. I use almond milk, any type works. Start with 1 tablespoon and then add more as you go. Then a teaspoon of maple syrup and some salt. And just stir it until it's the thickness you like. And this is where you can add more milk if you need to. If it's too thick, you can add a little bit more. And the popcorn's ready. It makes so much popcorn. Get that in a bowl, toss it with some salt, get it all tossed up. Add the peanut butter sauce on top, drizzle it over the top everywhere. Then add a few dark chocolate chips, like 10 to 15 if you want to stick to the calories, or more if you don't want to count them like me. I didn't count them, I just threw a few on. This is so perfectly salty sweet, the peanut butter sauce, the chocolate, the salty popcorn. I love it. That is a good bite right there. That's a good combination. Now I'm going to show you how to customize this quickly before I go. You can get anywhere from 1,200 to 1,800 calories for the day. And the reason that it's so easy to customize is because I make all my meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, roughly 400 calories. And all my snacks roughly 200 calories. So it's really easy to mix and match things to get the amount of calories you want for the day. And if you use my point system, all the meals are 4 points and all the snacks are 2 points. I will link a video about my point system below. Let me find my little notepad and then I can show you exactly how to customize everything. So this is how you can customize the calories for this meal plan. As I said, all the meals are roughly 400 calories and all the snacks are 200. And the coffee is just an extra, it's super low calories, so you can just throw it in there if you want. It's only about 80 calories, so it's really not going to make that big of a difference. So for 1,200 calories, you can have the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then just leave out the snacks, but you can add the coffee if you want. For 1,400 calories, you can have the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Choose one of the snacks out of the two, and then add the coffee if you want. For 1,600 calories, you can have the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, have both of the snacks, and then you can add the coffee if you want. And for 1,800 calories, you can have the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can have both of the snacks, but double up the smoothie snack to make that one a double portion. And then you can also add the coffee if you want. And yeah, I really hope that helps with customizing the calories. It's super easy.